Okay, good morning again. Today we'll talk about um, some more features of Microsoft Excel. So, last time we talked about filtering and how to sort data, right? So, today we'll talk about how we can link one or two different worksheets together. Like if there is some data in one sheet and you want the same data in some other sheet, so there's a way to use that. So, we'll learn that thing. So let me move on to the book first of all. So this is the topic using multiple workbooks and linking cells. So when we are working on different workbook is one file, right? As you see here, we have two workbooks, एक है total population और एक है population. Right now, if I want to use this table's values here and this tables, like we have given with state-wise population here, and I want the total in the second file, that is total population. So, so we can put a formula over here where the references can be given to these particular cells from a different file, right? So for that, what you need to write is this equal to sum in bracket, then name of the file from where we are taking the reference. ठीक है, हम रेफरेंस ले लें हैं पॉपुलेशन वाली फाइल से. विल राइट द population dot xlsx. So this is extension, and in that, what is the sheet number? Sheet number is sheet 1, and in sheet 1 we put exclamation sign after this, and then we take out what is the range that you want to use. Like here we are using b5 d5. So that's the value. So b5 to d5 means this row. So it is adding up all these three cells, the values present in the cells, and whatever is the total that is displayed in this particular cell in a separate sheet. Right now, it looks a bit difficult to write this format, although it's simple. You just write some, put a round bracket, then name of the file in square bracket, then name of the sheet, then put exclamation sign, and then write the range that you want to select. You close that bracket. Or the second way is you just click on this equal to, click on sum curly bracket, then straight away open up your second sheet, second file, and select these cells and press enter at the last. So when you press enter, automatically this thing will come. A population.xls or sheet 1 जो भी है वो अपने आप pick कर लेगा, right? So this is how we can use the values present from one sheet into another sheet. Fine. So let's see this in Excel also. Okay, as you see, this is the name of the file is book one, right? So I'll do one thing. I'll open both the sheets here. So now we have two sheets. One is book one and second one is book two, right? Now let's say I want the sum of all these values here, right? So yeah, I want to use the same value over here. So for that, what I need to do is I'll put equal to. I'll click on the cell in the second sheet. You see automatically that since we have both the sheets in one particular file, so यहाँ पे वो automatically sheet name उठाता है, book one उसका नाम है file का, ये file name is book one, and then sheet one is the sheet name of this particular thing, and the location, this is C2. Press enter, right? Likewise, now it is only given 12 on dragging. Reason is that dollar sign is added, and if you remove this dollar sign and now drag it, it will automatically copy all the values present over here, right? Similarly, we can use functions also, like if we want sum of these two, or one way is you import all the values here directly with that formula, and then you can put the sum, or the other way is you simply write sum, put bracket, first cell, comma, then click on this cell and close the bracket and press enter. So what it is doing here right now, it is finding the sum of C3. C3 is from the same sheet, right? Same book one, book two, same file और वर्कबुक यू कैन से, एंड कॉमा लगाया तो उसके बाद दूसरी वैल्यू वो ले रहा है बुक वन से, और जो भी पर्टिकुलर आपने सेल दिया है. सो वी हैव टू मेथड्स. आइदर वी कैन टाइप ऑल दिस. टाइप करने में ये याद रखना है कि स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट के अंदर इस फाइल का नाम, इट इज बुक वन, राइट, द नेम ऑफ दिस वर्कबुक, एंड देन द शीट नंबर. शीट नंबर लिख के एक्सक्लामेशन साइन आएगा, उसके बाद आप सेल रेफरेंस दे सकते हो. Dollar sign is optional. You can remove this dollar sign, as we know that it's used in absolute referencing. So if you don't want to use absolute referencing, you want to go with relative referencing, then you can remove this dollar sign also, as we have done in this case, 12 वाले case में. So this will give you sum of all the values, right? Now dollar sign remove नहीं किया तो इसका मतलब वो सब में 12 को ही प्लस कर रहा है, right? So to change this, remove this dollar symbol. Now see, so 97 is sum of this as well as 12. Then this 57, 59, 79 is the sum of 56 and 23 taken from here. So likewise, you can just use the values or cell values present in some one sheet, one workbook into another workbook. ठीक है? So this is how we reference this. Or one thing more, we can also reference any value present in one sheet and into another sheet. Like let's say there's a value in sheet 2, or I want to use the same value, these values in sheet 2, let's say, right? So let me open sheet 2, right? So what you need to do is write the formula. I want to use first value of sheet 1 in this cell. So I'll just click here, press enter, we'll get the same value here, right? Or you can use this in any kind of formula also, like if you want um, to add this value to some other cell, like if I put A4 plus this, so whatever we have in this A4, it will find the sum of that value and the value present in sheet 1. So 85 and 56 is added over here, right? So this is how we can use the cell values present in one sheet into another sheet, or in one workbook into another workbook. Fine. Next we have how do we share our worksheet data. So sharing of worksheet data is sometime you require working with others on the same file, right? If you want one file to be given to too many people at one time, that only works if we have shared devices. The computers are shared. Like if we have a network somewhere and we have all the files in the server, and though that one single file can be given to all the people at one time, so multiple people can work on a single file at one time, right? So but in this case, if one user is working on that file and the other one has also opened that file in its system, for that person, second person, the file will be in read only mode. Means they can only read the things, they cannot make changes into the file, they cannot save anything into the file. अगर एक आदमी उस फाइल को यूज कर रहा है तो बाकी लोग देख सकते हैं, they can see the file but they cannot just change anything into the file. Or they can do is they can create a new copy of it, you can save it with a different name, and then they can do the changes, right? So this is the default settings of a network. But in Excel we have, Excel allows other users to work on the same file at the same time also, right? So Excel make option है sharing of workbook का, from there in a network many people can work on a single file, right? And you can also keep track of the changes made by other users. You can see कि what are the changes made by other users, right? उसके लिए restrictions हम लोग allow भी कर सकते हैं उनको, check भी कर सकते हैं, और restrictions लगानी है तो वो भी लगाई जा सकती है. For sharing a workbook, we have to go to review tab, then click on share workbook option. As you can see this review tab, there's a share workbook icon over here, right? It lies in the changes group. So when you click here, this share workbook dialog box opens up, right? Now on this we have two tabs, editing and advanced. Editing tabs में ये अगर आप ये select करते हो, which allows changes by more than one users at the same time. When you select this, ये tick है मतलब आपने ये select किया है, then that particular file whichever is there, so that particular file can be used by continuous many people at one time, right? And all can make changes into that particular file. And moreover, there's a list given here who has this workbook open now, how many of them has opened this workbook. तो उनके जो system name है वो यहाँ पे display होंगे, and with the time and other things. Anybody having any doubt? Somebody raise hand in between. Amrit, I suppose. If anybody have any doubt, they can ask. I have unmuted all. Chalo, anyhow. So let's continue. So we'll get the list of all the system names which are using your current file that you have opened up here, which is there in the net. It only happens when we have a network and the sharing is allowed, right? अगर आप network में हो, computers आपस में connected हैं और sharing allowed है, तब ये चीज़ें हो सकती हैं. अगर network नहीं है तो it is not possible in that case, right? Second tab is advanced tab. In advanced tab, um, there's an option. These are all settings related to sharing a workbook. Like track changes है, track changes है कि दूसरे लोगों ने, दूसरे users ने क्या क्या changes की, right? One default setting is that whatever changes they have done, उसकी जो history है 30 days तक saved रहती है. After 30 days is automatically deleted. And if you don't want to keep that history, change history, then you can select the second option, right? Update changes. So whatever changes are being made by any of the users in that particular file. So if you want to save it automatically after some time, so that there's an option for automatically every 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you set here, right? So automatically changes जो हैं वो save होती रहेंगी. और दूसरा ऑप्शन है व्हेन फाइल इज सेव, जब यूज़र अपनी फाइल सेव करेगा तब चेंजेस जो हैं सेव होंगी. Conflicting changes between user asks me which changes when, changes being saved when. So this option is for, like, I'm working, let's say two people are working on one worksheet, both are clicking on the same icon, right? Let's say there's a cell in which formula is to be entered, right? I am using that file and somebody else is also using the same file, right, at runtime. So I am applying a formula in one cell. The second one is also applying this formula in the same cell. दोनों एक ही सेल पे क्लिक कर रहे हैं, तो किसकी चेंजेस सेव होंगी, राइट? पहला ऑप्शन है आस्क मी विच चेंज विंस. इट विल आस्क यू if I'm using the same cell and the second one is also using the same cell, so a message will go to both of them, both of us, right? So whosoever clicks on that accept button, that particular person's data will be saved, others one will not save, right? Or second option here is if I select this, changes being saved when, so whosoever saves the file first, उसकी changes save होंगी. ठीक है? Then in personal view, you can also include the sprint settings and filter settings. If you want to allow this to all the users, how to change the, if they want to change the printing settings, printer settings में वो आपके page layout है और page size of the pages है, so such kind of settings people can do. So if you don't want to allow, you have to remove this selection. Just click here, the tick is removed. Then printer setting is not allowed by everybody. It is only allowed by the person who is sending this file to all, right? The person who is working on the server. So select all the things and then click OK, right? Then a confirmation dialog box like this will come, right? And finally click on OK button to apply all the settings you have shown, right? Now when you click OK, you'll find that whatever file name is there on the title bar, उसके bracket में यहाँ आगे shared लिखा होगा. जब वो shared लिखा है, that means that file is shared by many people. Many people are working there, right? The shared indicates that your file is being shared, right? Then is how do we remove the sharing option? Again, go to review tab in the share workbook. Uh, then click on the share workbook option again, and share dialog box will appear, right? And in the editing tab, deselect the checkbox which you allow changes for multiple users. ये जो ऊपर हमने यहाँ किया था, ये वाला, remove this tick, right? And just remove this and click OK button, so that will be removed, and you'll get a message also like this, right? So the action will remove the workbook from shared users. So the workbook will be removed. If you click yes, that workbook will not be shared again, right? Fine. So this is how we can work with this Excel files. So Excel is all over here. So there's nothing left. Now before going, so I'll open up the supplementary book and we'll see all topics which are there in supplementary book also. I'll just, let me open that file. Okay. Uh, Let me share that supplementary book to you people. Now, इसमें जो पहला topic है, the topic that we are going to cover up is how to analyze data using scenario and goal seek method. Then create references to other sheets and document. This we have just covered. So हमने ये किया है कि दूसरी शीट्स के साथ रेफरेंस करना कैसे करना है और डॉक्यूमेंट्स के साथ कैसे करना है, that we can also practice, right? And link to some external data sources. Sharing a worksheet is also covered here, and there may be some more points also, right? Likewise, we'll call just see what all new topics we have. Then review, merge, and compare the worksheets. Then use a macro recorder, create macro functions using Excel VBA. VBA is one option with the help of which Visual Basic can be used here. Then how do we pass arguments to the macro? Macros हमने word में किया था कि macros can be used. So how do we use that part in Excel also we'll cover up. Access the cells directly and sort the columns using the macro option. Now the first session is about the data consolidation. It is used to summarize the data into a single sheet or a workbook in Excel by defining the range of cells from multiple worksheets and workbooks. So कंसोलिडेशन का मतलब वही है कि मल्टीपल वर्कशीट्स मल्टीपल बुक्स में से जो सेल रेंजेस हैं उनको डिफाइन करके एक सिंगल वर्कबुक या सिंगल शीट में यूज करना, right? So it is possible to use several functions where we can consolidate the data like sum, average, max, min, count, etc. These functions can be used where the summarized data can be used, consolidated data can be used. The range of cells can be from various sheets. Now, before we do this, it's always healthy, it's always good idea to open and arrange the workbook and worksheets on the screen that contains the data to be used for. Because why do we open it? Because when you want to give a reference, so reference को type करने में थोड़ा error होने के chances होते हैं, because I told you कहीं पे square bracket आएगी, कहीं पे round bracket आना है, कहीं exclamation sign आना है. So the best way is you just click on the area, click on the work that range of cells. It will automatically select the things, right? So you should open all the workbooks and worksheets which you want to use. Right now, there is example given here. There's a workbook of car rental company, and it contains the weekly data in 4 different worksheets of the month for the month of July. So there are 4 worksheets in which the data is shown, like you see is January week 1, January week 2, January week 3, January week 4. Likewise, there are 4 or more worksheets in which the data is given. These are all car rental data. That this, columns क्या है, car category है, उनकी type है, registration numbers of the car, the rent price कितना है, अवेलेबिलिटी है या नहीं है, डेट्स ऑफ इशू एंड डेट ऑफ रिटर्न. सो कौन सी कार कब रेंट पे गई, क्या उसका डिटेल्स है, ऑल थिंग्स आर रिटन हेयर, राइट? And that is done week wise. This is for first week, then it is for second week, third week, like that. So this is one table, right? Now create another worksheet and name it as January link 2020 as shown in the figure. So now you have to create this one more link, right? Now, how do we consolidate these worksheets? Open this document, car rentals. So this is the file given. Open this file, right? Then click on the worksheet January link 2020. So this is the link given here. Fine. Enter the data as shown in the given figure. So, and then select the cell E5. This cell you have to select. So this entry has to be made. Then click on this E5. Then go to data tab. In the data tab, there's an option, there's a group called as data tools, and there's a consolidate button there, right? So click on that consolidate button. A dialog box will open up. then choose the function that you want to apply, if you want sum or whatever, and under the references, राइट सी यहाँ से हम लोग ये ओपन करेंगे ये फंक्शन, अभी मान लो हमें सम चाहिए, राइट? So under references you have to give the reference of the cells from where the data has to be picked up, right? So either we select the range from this file, आप फाइल में से ये सारी cells को select कर लो, या you type this thing. What is this? This is the name of the sheet from where we are using the files. उसके बाद exclamation sign और range आपको type करनी है, and this we have to type here, or we can select it here from here, right? Then click on add button to add the range in all references boxes, right? So this we have to do in every sheet. This is done in one sheet. You can also do the same in every sheet, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4, and so once you are done with all the things, then click on OK button, and you can see whatever cumulative sheet, this sheet 1, 2, 3, 4, all are added. So click OK. A consolidated dialog box should look like as shown in the figure. So this is important that all the reference has to be added. आपने पहले sheet 1 का reference add किया with the add button, then second का add किया, third का add किया, fourth का add किया, तो 4 sheets में से हमने data pick कर लिया, right? And then to link the consolidated data with the data in the original sheet, follow the step 1 to 7, and then you need to click on this checkbox, राइट? सो हर एक शीट के लिए हमें ये सारे स्टेप्स करने हैं, वन बाय वन ऐड करते जाएंगे, सारी शीट्स ऐड हो जाएंगी। उसके बाद हमें कंसोलिडेट करने के लिए यू हैव टू चेक दिस, सेलेक्ट दिस चेक बॉक्स, यहाँ पे टिक होना चाहिए और फिर ओके क्लिक कर दो। सो ओके करने के बाद विल गेट द cumulative total of all the 4 worksheet will be displayed. So चारों वर्कशीट में से जो भी टोटल बनता है चारों वर्कशीट्स का उठा के, that the total of all those 4 worksheets will be displayed, right? And important thing is that if any change is done on the original sheet, the changes will be reflected simultaneously in the consolidated worksheet. तो जो ये पहले 4 शीट्स हैं, जिन शीट्स के अंदर हमने टेबल्स बनाए हैं, so whatever changes are made there, that change is automatically reflected into this new sheet. Fine. So this is how consolidation is done. So मतलब हम references अलग अलग sheets के लेके हम उसको use कर सकते हैं with the help of this consolidated dialog box, right? Let's have this. Let's see this how this works. Now we have already taken workbook 1, workbook 2. These are two workbooks, and so let's say this is sheet 1 and another sheet. Let's open another sheet, and right, so another sheet has these values. Fine. So the next thing is we'll just open up the sheet where we want the consolidated data. यहाँ पे हम लोग cell select कर लेते हैं ये. So what you need to do is you have to go to data tab, and there's a consolidate button there, right? You see consolidate buttons in the data tools option. Click here, Now let's say I want the sum of all the values present in sheet 1 and sheet 2. So click on browse, or just click on the reference area, go to sheet 1, select all the values and click on add. Then go to sheet 2, select all the values, click add. Right, now sheet 1 के reference भी add हो गए, sheet 2 के भी हो गए. Then click link to source the data and click OK. If you see, we'll get the sum of this and this in the sheet, third sheet. But this is how consolidated data works. So we can toggle between multiple worksheets in one single file, right? So ऐसे हम लोग multiple sheets को उठा के, multiple sheets में से we can pick up the values, we can pick up the um, cell references or the values present in the cell references, and we can utilize them in a formula, in a function anywhere, right, using this consolidate button. So this is how we do it, right? Then now if you want to see what are the values, we have these two options. You just click on the second sheet, it will show you कि first cell से ये उठाया, second sheet से ये उठाया और ये उसका total हो गया. You just click on this 1 and 2 options here, right? So actually it is only it is hiding all the cells. If you see this row number 1 के बाद 4 दिखा रहा है, तो 2 और 3 में values वही हैं जो उसने sheet 1 और 2 से उठाई हैं, but it is hidden now, it is not shown. If you want to show, then you can click on the second number, or the other way is you can simply drag here to see the other values, right? So with this we can simply keep all the track of all the this consolidate option, right? Chalo, I'll end up right now. So just practice all these things, and if people find any difficulty anywhere in any topic, kindly come up and we'll discuss that thing in the next class, right? Okay, then goodbye from my side and good morning to all again.